Hello, everyone. We are going to start our Cytonn Diaspora Client Engagement meeting. And before we start, we request you to kindly type in on the chat box if you can hear us so that we can be able to proceed. And start. And I'm from Client Services. And I would let even as you type in, I would let my colleagues to introduce themselves, starting with my colleague on my right.
Okay, thank you for dialing in. Yes, okay, thank you. My name is Victor Ouma. I work at Cytonn Distribution Department. Thank you again for joining in for this catch-up session.
Thank you, Josephat and Victor. My name is Ligita, and currently working product development and service design for the Cytonn Wallet.
Okay, so thank you, Lee, and thank you, Victor. Right away, without further ado, we are going to start the presentation on Cytonn Diaspora Client Engagement, and I welcome my colleague Victor to take over.
Okay, thank you, Josephat, and thank you, Lee, once again, and thank you, investors, for dialing in once again. We usually have these engagements every second Tuesday of the month. They usually hold them from 5 p.m. East African time. So in the event you know your friend or anyone that is in the diaspora and would be keen on engaging in such, kindly do let us know. We'll be also sharing our details, our WhatsApp numbers. In fact, we have a WhatsApp group that we have dedicated for our investors who stay in the diaspora, and do feel free to really share that. I'll be sharing my personal number at the tail end of this conversation so that we can even chat on WhatsApp and we move forward. So in terms of what we're going to cover today as a catch-up session, we are going to look at an introduction. Then we're going to look at Cytonn Money Market Fund. Then we're going to look at the revamped Cytonn Client Portal. And then we'll have our contacts on how you can reach out to us. As well, we'll have a question and answer session at the end of this catch-up session. So in terms of introduction, so why are we having this engagement is because we offer innovative and differentiated financial solutions that always speak to our client needs. So every day we endeavor to find out what are the needs of clients. And in this case, our clients in diaspora, they want to look for us a platform in which they can easily transfer money to their folks back here at home at their convenience. That will mean at whatever time they are, whether they are in diaspora or they are in whatever place they are, they can be able to reach out to their folks back here at home and send money. That would be to their M-Pesa or that would be to their bank account. So we are going to elaborate that in this presentation. That's why we are keen on reaching out to those who are in the diaspora and elaborating on what is that we offer as a firm, and to enable our investors to do well in terms of how can they transfer money back to their folks, as well as earn an interest of up to 14% per annum. So we have a product we call Cytonn Money Market Fund. This is a wallet that you can be able to transfer money to somebody wherever that individual is. You can be able to do that by sending that money either to their M-Pesa number, or you can send that money to their bank account. Wherever you are, it is a 24/7 service, so you can't be got stuck along the way. In terms of specifics on that, it is an investment that is regulated by what we call back here in Kenya Capital Markets Authority. That means we run this as per the regulations laid out by Capital Markets Authority. It is a high quality interest-bearing investment, in the sense that it invests part of it in bank deposits, and as well the treasury bills that will enable investors to get out and get in anytime. That's why you are able to invest anytime that you want in Cytonn Money Market Fund. And in terms of interest, it compounds on a daily basis. At current rate is 14% per annum on the Kenya shilling one. So the interest keeps on compounding on a daily basis, and you can be able to transfer this money to an individual. That would be your folk who wants like 100,000 Kenya shillings. You can instantly transfer from your money market fund account to that friend or family M-Pesa number. That is usually instant. And then for a bank transfer, it takes 4 working days. But I've seen most of the investors in diaspora, they prefer the instant one, where you can even transfer 150,000 instantly to your folks from your money market fund account. So in terms of specifics on how it is, I've said we invest in high interest bearing instruments that will be bank deposits. So our investment analysts, they negotiate every day with various banks on how best they can deposit their money to earn a higher interest. So that is a daily current that usually occurs. And then also you do the treasury bills, which, as you've been following up, they are performing well. So this enables investors to get out anytime that they want and to get in anytime that they want. That's why we are saying this is the best avenue that someone who is in the diaspora can be able to really use this to send money to their friends or family. In terms of features, there's no entry fee, so you just start off with a minimum of Kenya shillings 1,000, and then you are on the way on. In terms of interest, as I've said, you earn 14% per annum that is compounded on a daily basis. What I need to mention is the 14% is not a fixed rate. It keeps on changing on a day-to-day basis based on how our analysts have analyzed and where they have invested. In terms of preservation of your capital is safe. That means if you invest, let's say 1 million Kenya shillings, that means you can't eat into your capital. You can't lose your capital. It is preserved. Then for first-time investors, this will be the best avenue for you to use, because you can be able to hedge against inflation in the Kenya shillings, and you can as well be able to transfer that money to, let's say, your folks back here at home when they need, let's say someone needs to take care of the medicine, or someone needs to buy food stuff and the like. So this is a good avenue for investors to consider while in diaspora. We have, as my colleague Lee is going to elaborate, we have various ways on which you can, various platforms in which you can use to access that amount of money wherever you are. So it doesn't mean that you need to be back here in Kenya. You can do it wherever you are. We also have the USD one, the money market USD one. The key difference is the minimum for starting a Kenya shilling one is 1,000 Kenya shillings, whereas on the USD one, the minimum to start is 1,000 USD. So also another difference is in terms of interest. For the Kenya shilling one, right now it has been averaging on 14%, whereas on the USD one, it is 6.31% per annum. Same case, there's no entry fee for the USD one, and interest is compounded on a daily basis. Then your capital still is preserved, and it's a stable way to hedge against the depreciating Kenya shilling. We all know right now the Kenya shilling is not doing well against the dollar. So this is a good avenue for investors to consider using this. So coupled with this, as I've mentioned, you can conveniently send money to any of your friends or family, wherever you are, and it is instant in terms of when the amount is below 150,000, and for amount above 150,000 currently, it takes 4 working days for the money to be credited to the bank account. So why talk of this? As I mentioned, this is a convenient way to really move around your finances. So if you have your money in the money market fund, you can easily transfer to your folks, as I mentioned that. So you can easily do that. In terms of redemption, I've said it is easy. You can redeem anytime, you can withdraw anytime. In terms of monitoring, we have different platforms. We have the online portal, clients.cytonn.com. We have as well a Cytonn app, which you can monitor it anywhere. In terms of earnings, it earns up to 14% per annum, and has also that component in which you can be able to withdraw that money anytime you want and transfer to anyone you want at any given time. So I think with that, I will welcome my colleague Lee to really take us through the revamped Cytonn client portal. Welcome, Lee.
Thank you, Victor, for that elaborate introduction on Cytonn Money Market Fund and Cytonn Money Market Fund USD. So I'll take you through the revamped Cytonn client portal, as Victor has just talked about in the previous slide, is that we value your convenience, and at this age and time, digital convenience is key. So this year we redesigned our web channel platform, and this is to enable you to have a superior omnichannel experience across our 3 platforms. So Cytonn Wallet is made up of 3 main platforms. We have the Cytonn client portal, which is the web app available at clients.cytonn.com. We also have the Cytonn app, the mobile app, that is. This is available both on Google Play Store and also on App Store for iOS users. And then we have the USSD. This is *809# for those people who do not have smartphones and they only have feature phones, and they are located in Kenya. So for you as a diaspora client, we normally encourage you to use the mobile app and the Cytonn web app or the Cytonn client portal, seeing these are the 2 platforms that you can easily access whenever you have an internet connection. So for the client portal, what we did, we designed the portal to enable you to set up your account in 4 easy steps. There's no need to fill in long forms or for you to upload forms when you're signing up. You are able to activate your user account, set it up, create a password, a secure password for it. And then also you are able to deposit easily, that is making your first initial investment instantly when you're using M-Pesa. And then for existing users who have been with us and who are using Cytonn Wallet, if you want to access the portal or want to access your account, we have made it easy for you to log in. If you're forgetting your password, it's 2 easy steps for you resetting your password once we verify your registration information. So I'll just take you through the onboarding process, just to have a feel on our the onboarding process. So once you access clients.cytonn.com, this will be the landing page. So for existing users, they will click on signing in, that is by entering their username or email, then their password, and then login. If at all you're forgetting your password at this day and age, we tend to have so many passwords for different accounts. So we have made it easy also for you to reset your password based on the registration information that you provided during signing up. So for a new user, you just click on the create account button. So once you create your account button, you will see the first step is setting up your investment. So the first step is to choose the application type. So For an individual, you select individual option. So if you are two partners, let's say you are opening an account for you are a couple, or you have a friend, or 3 people or 4 people at hand, you have the joint option whereby you can have a joint account. Or if you want to open an account for your business, then you have the corporate option. The next option is to select the product to invest, and this is where you see the 2 products that Victor elaborated on, the Cytonn Money Market Fund Kenyan Shilling and the Cytonn Money Market Fund USD. So after that, you select the account type. This is, you can select your own account. And then also we have provided an option whereby if you want to open an account for your minor, and that is you want to set up a savings account for them, we have already provided that option. That is a junior account option. And then the third option is the Chama account. So for the Chama account, this is for individuals who have a Chama and they have invited their members to join their Chama account. So this is set up for members who have been invited to join an existing Chama account. So once you accept our terms and conditions, you click save and continue. So once you save and continue, you see the personal information tab. So on the personal information tab, we have also made it easier whereby you get to only fill the important information that we need from you. That is your name, email, ID type. If you have a passport, also there's an option of a passport, and then phone number. And then for your phone number, we will need to verify your phone number for security purposes. And then after verifying your phone number, we have the last option whereby it's called financial advisor. That is, if a financial advisor referred you to join, you can add their name. If not, it's not a must. You can proceed to apply, and then we later on assign you a financial advisor. The next step is now for you to set up your password, and this is now whereby we have also graded you on the threshold of the strength of your password. This is just to enable you to have a secure account, and also we highly encourage that this password be, don't share this password with anyone else, and let it be you who knows about this password. After setting your password, then the next step is the deposit process. So for the deposit process, we have 2 main channels through which you can deposit. We have the M-Pesa option. So for you who is in abroad, if you have been using M-Pesa for long, Safaricom now has 2 available applications that you can use when you're abroad. We have the Safaricom app and the M-Pesa app. So these are these 2 apps, you can use them to top up directly to your money market fund account. So you can just select the mode of deposit. If you select M-Pesa, so for M-Pesa, you enter the amount, and then once you enter the amount, you will receive a prompt requesting you to enter the M-Pesa PIN, and the top up will be instant, and you get a business confirmation. For the bank option, if you are abroad, when you click the bank option, we have provided the bank information over there. That is the Cytonn Market Fund collection account. So you can do a direct transfer to that bank. Also, with the help of these new wallets, such as the Sendwave, the Wise, you can equally transfer money from your Sendwave wallet to our Cytonn Market Fund collection account. And once you have done the transfer, we have provided a place where you attach proof of payment. Once you attach proof of payment, our client service personnel will be able to link that cash to your account, and you get a business confirmation within 24 hours. So, so once you have deposited, that's you have come to the end of the onboarding process, and your account is ready for use. You can effectively proceed to go to the dashboard where you can interact with the other features of the Cytonn Wallet, or you can go back to login at a later time. So we have a number of features in Cytonn Wallet. Of course, we have the send money option. If you wish to send money to your relatives here from your money market fund account, we have the withdrawal option to your bank or to your M-Pesa account if you wish to. We also have the M-Pesa Pay Bill. This is just cater for your subsequent local utility bills that we have here in Kenya. And then we also have standing orders. If you wish to make a standing order, yeah, it is. So we have a number of features for Cytonn Wallet, which we shall be exploring in our subsequent catch-up sessions. So that's all on the Cytonn Wallet. So for us, for you to get in touch with us, we have 24/7 call center or call support with our client service team. So you can dial in using that number displayed there. That's 0709 101 200, or you can write an email to us through clientservices@cytonn.com. So thank you. We are coming to the end of our catch-up session. This time, I'd like to invite anyone with a question, comments, or any feedback if you have interacted with our platforms.
Okay, thank you very much, Lee. At this point, as Lee has mentioned, we welcome questions, comments. Feel free to chat in, or even you ask to be unmuted, you ask a question. In the meantime,
I can see a question from Felix Wanga. He's asking, what happens if you used to save or deposit some Kenya shillings and you stopped for a period because of income challenges?
Okay, thank you, Felix, for the question. You can still continue with investing. When you are investing sometimes back, you can still continue to invest. Meanwhile, you can be typing my WhatsApp number, 07 WhatsApp number 0710 11 03 72. Feel free to reach out on WhatsApp anytime. As I mentioned when we were beginning, we have a WhatsApp group of diaspora clients. So we usually can get you there so that we keep on updating on anything before even our monthly catch-up sessions.
So in case you have any other question, kindly type in on the chat box. We'll be able to answer from our end. Also, you can raise your hand on the, and then we'll be able to unmute you so that you can ask the question.
Also to mention, I'll be reaching out individually to send an email to each of you. I'll take the email addresses from the registration that I'll reach out individually so that we also have a personalized interaction to iron out a few issues we could be having going into the future.
So if there is no other question, feel free, in case you later on you want to any assistance or you have any inquiry, you just send us an email to clientservices@cytonn.com and then we'll be able to assist you on the same. And also, you can call us through that number. We are available 24 hours, 7 days a week. So the number is 0709 101 200. In case you have any inquiry or in case you need any assistance, we are always available to assist.
Okay, thank you.
So thank you everyone for taking part on this session. We have come to the end now that we do not have any further question, and with no other business pending, we are going to adjourn for today. Thank you all. Meeting is adjourned.
Okay, thank you, investors. Let's keep engaging. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.